Hari Om.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om Swami.
Hari Om. So we can start the Om chanting. In the meantime, other people will join. Take your position. Close your eyes. 3 times Om chantings together. Relax your body and breathe in deeply. Hari Om. Just response together. So chapter number 2, we finish up to, I hope, 69, 61. So in brief, I'm going to tell you, he's telling in 58, telling that just like the tortoise, we draw all the senses or all the limbs, like the 4 legs and the head together, and remain safe or secure inside and focus on this, on his own self. In the same way, he's telling, if you can withdraw your mind, withdraw your senses with the help of the mind and all this thing, then you will be secure, you will be safe, you will be focused on the soul or on yourself. Then he is telling, so it is a control of the sense organs. Then he is telling also, if you are just controlling, it will not help you. Because as long as you lose your control, then these senses, they run to the sense object and make you miserable. That's why he's telling, means if you control, it is not so easy. And if you control also, it will not permanent, he is telling. That's why in this 60, he is telling, if you focus on the soul, focus on the God, surrender to God, then and there it is easy. Otherwise, they will sprout again, means the sense organ, they move to the sense object. It is very difficult to control. And if you are unable to control, what happens? He is telling from 61, 62. Okay, so Anu, do you know it is from, we are going to start 62? Gopi, you are in the last class?
Yes, Swamiji. 62 is today. We finished 61.
So start reading 62. So he's telling Dhyayato
Dhyayato
Visayan
विषया
Visaya
Punsah
पुंसः
Shrangas
Shangas
Tesu
तेषु
Upajayate.
Upajayate.
Then next line Sangat
Sangha.
संगा
Sangat
Sanjayate
समजायते
Ayate.
Kamah
Kam.
काम
Kamat
कामात्
Krodho
क्रोधो
Vijayate.
विजायते
Yati.
Now we are reading in fourth standard. Dhyayato Visayan Punsah.
ध्यायतो विषयान् पुंसः
Punsaha
Once again. Dhyayato Visayan Punsah.
ध्यायतो
Yato Visayan Punsaha
Sangastesu Pajayate.
Sangatesu Pajayate
Sangastesu Pajayate.
Sangastesu Pajayate
Sangat Sanjayate Kamah.
Sangat.
Samjayate Kamhat
Sangat Sanjayate Kamah.
Sangat. Jayati.
Samjayate Kamha
Kamaha.
Sangat Sanjayate Kamah.
Sanja
संगात् संजायते कामः
Kamat Krodho Bhijayate.
कामात् क्रोधो विजायते
Jayati.
Kamat Krodho Bhijayate.
Kam
कामात् क्रोधो विजायते
In
Vijayate
two line. Sangat Sanjayate Kamah. No. Dhyayato Visayan Punsah Shrangastesu Pajayate.
ध्यायतो विषयान् पुंसः संगास्तु अजायते
Jayati.
Dhyayato Visayan Punsah Sangastesu Pajayate.
ध्यायतो विषयान्
Yan
पुंसः संगस्तेषु अजायते
Jayati.
Sangat Sanjayate Kamah Kamat Krodho Bhijayate.
संगात् संजायते कामः कामात् क्रोधो विजायते
Jayate
Sangat Sanjayate Kamah Kamat Krodho Bhijayate.
Sangat.
संगात् संजायते कामः
Jayati. Kam.
Mat Roho Vijayate
Jayati.
क्रोधो विजायते
So Dhyayato. Dhyayato means
Pyayate
thinking, looking. Dhyayato means chintan karna. Do you know chintan? Means you think about it. You look about it. Visayan. Visaya means object and Visayan means of all the objects. Then Punsaha means the person. So if you think, if you see the or hear about something, what happens? Suppose, look, now in the Bhagwat class, somebody is telling this autobiography of a yogi is a best book. What will come? Means now you hear about the object. Autobiography of a yogi is the best book. then what? It is come in your mind again and again. Then you start to have this book. In the same way, if you think about or see or hear about the object or the sense object, then the senses develop the desire for it. Or senses means you develop the desire for it in the other way. So try to dhyayato means thinking or seeing or looking or hearing, all these things with the help of all the sense organs. Visayan means all the sense objects. Punsa means the person. The person has a sense organ, and with the help of the sense organ, if they see, if they hear, they taste, then a desire will develop slowly. So he is telling in the punsa means the person. Sangha. Sangha means now you hear the book about the autobiography of a yogi. Then a attachment will develop towards the book. A attraction will create towards the book. In the same way, if somebody is telling this is the best film or this is the best picture, then it will comes to your mind again and again. Means it is a attachment developed in this mind, in this sense organs. And it is not the sense organ, not the mind, it develops in you, with the person. Sangha means attachment. Or you start loving, you start attracting, you have a thirst for it. Then sangastesu pajayate. Tesu means from that objects or from that things. Upajayate. Upa and jayate. Jayate means develops or creates. And upa means it develops. They have jayate in many times this word will come with different adjectives. Upa is telling very closely, develops. So he is telling the first line, if you see, if you hear, if you taste of any sense object, it will come to your sense organ, then a attachment will develop to the sense object. He is telling here. Sangat dhyayato visayan punsa sangam stesu pajayate. Sangam is attachment will develop from there. Then after the attachment, what comes? He is telling in the second line. Sangat means sangam is attachment and sangat means from attachment. Sanjayate. The same word is there, jayate, and now he put the another adjective, samjayate. And there he has still put the upajayate. Upa and sam, it is different adjective for this. Jayate means develops or creates. So sanga sanjayate kama. Kama means desire. So when you have the attachment means love for this object, then desires will develop in. Now you have the contact of the sense organ with the sense object, and from that it develops a desire in you to have it. Now you are just having the sense contact. Now you want to have it, to enjoy it like this. Then Kama means desire will develop from there. And when the desire comes to you, suppose you want to get something or you want to achieve something, then what happens? If you get it, it is all right, you will be happy. And if you don't get it, what will happen? You get angry about it because you think that somebody is disturbing you to get. Maybe the nature, maybe these people around you, maybe the circumstances, so many things. That's it is not possible to achieve it. You get it. Then you develop the anger. So clear, he is telling, Dhyayato Visayan Punsa. When you see the objects or hear about the object, taste about the object, know about the objects, then the sense organ get attached to it. So, Dhyayato Visayan, if you're thinking, pondering, wondering or brooding about the objects, then from this brooding, then a attachment will develop, and from the attachment a desire will develop, and from the desire, if you get it, you get the pleasure. If you are unable to get it, then the anger will develop. So many times people have a lot of desire, and though they don't get it, then the anger is a common thing. Anger will develop slowly. So write down the meaning of this whole sloka. Brooding over the objects of the senses. Brooding over the objects of the senses or thinking over the objects of the senses. Then put a comma. The person, due to the senses, the person develops a attachment towards the objects. Then put a comma or semicolon. From the attachment toward the objects springs out the desire, or desire will develop. Desire means now it is a contact with the sense object, on sense organ and sense object. Now you want to have it, means achieve it, means this is the desires. And when it is a unfulfilled desires, anger will springs out from it. Krodho abhijayate. The word is abhijayate. Krodha means बाद में बात करेंगे. So he is telling about the fact in our day-to-day lives. If you see something, hear something, know about something, heard about something, then a attachment will develop toward that objects. And after the attachment or love for this object, then desire will develop. And from the desire, if it is unfulfilled, the anger will develop. And if the anger comes, what happens? He is telling in the next sloka. 63. Krodhat
क्रोधात
क्रोधात्
bhavati
भवति
sammoha.
सम्मोह
So if you read all this together, krodhat bhavati sammoha.
क्रोधात भवति सम्मोहः
Then the next word, sammohat.
सम्मोहात्
Smriti
स्मृति
vibhrama.
विभ्रम
Sammohat smriti vibhrama.
सम्मोहात् स्मृति विभ्रम
Sammohat smriti vibhrama.
सम्मोहात् स्मृति विभ्रमः
Then the next word is smriti भ्रंशात्
भ्रंशात्
buddhi
बुद्धि
nasho.
नाशो
If you read all together, smriti भ्रंशात् buddhi nasho.
स्मृति भ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशो
Smriti भ्रंशात् buddhi nasho.
स्मृति भ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशो
बुद्धि नाशात्
बुद्धिनाशात्
प्रणश्यति.
प्रणश्यति
बुद्धि नाशात् प्रणश्यति.
बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति
Dipti madam, when you are getting the two different pronounced properly. So I am just going to tell you what are this krodhat bhavati sammoha. Sa means it is come, the teeth, tongue will touch the teeth. Sammoha. And sammoha, it will also touch the teeth. Then smriti, it is also touch the teeth. Bhransa means you have to touch the palates. The tongue will touch the palate. Smriti bhransa, you have to change. Means you turn your tongues toward the palate. So smriti bhransa, you have
sure.
to.
It's sure. स्मृति भ्रंशात्
At that time, the tongue will touch the palates.
palate
Then he is telling buddhi nasho. Nasho also you have to touch the palates.
nasho
And buddhi nashat, you have to touch the palate also. Buddhi nashat pranasyati. Shya means also you have to touch there. So try to read now with putting your tongue at the proper places. So start. Krodhat bhavit sammoha.
क्रोधा
We will read in 4 stanza first, then we'll read in 2 stanza. Krodhat bhavati sammoha.
क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोह
Sammohat
सम्मोह
smriti vibhramaha.
सम्मोहात् स्मृति विभ्रमः
Once again the same line. Krodhat bhavati sammoha.
क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोह
Sammohat smriti vibhramaha.
सम्मोहात् स्मृति विभ्रमः
Smriti bhransat buddhinasho.
स्मृति भ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाश
Buddhinasat pranasyati.
बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति
In 2 lines. Krodhat bhavati sammoha. Sammohat smriti vibhramaha.
क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोह सम्मोहात् स्मृति विभ्रमः
Smriti bhransat buddhinasho. Buddhinasat pranasyati.
स्मृति भ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशो बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति
So Krodhat. Krodha means anger and krodhat means from anger. Bhavati means happens, take place, or develops. You can use any word. Krodhat bhavati sammoha. Sammoha means delusion, confusion. Krodhat means from anger. Bhavati means happens, take place, or develops. Sammoha means delusion or confusion. So he's telling from anger develops the confusion or delusion. Then sammohat means sammoha means delusion and sammohat means from delusion. What happens? Sammoha smriti. Smriti means memory. Smriti means memory. Vibhrama means you lose the memory. Or the memory will not come to you to decide whether it is right or wrong. Because the past memory helps you to decide right or wrong, good or bad.
Oh.
Understand? Because you from the experience, with the help of this smriti means memory, you have the experience of good or bad. And that will help you. And he is telling from the anger, delusion will comes, develops. And delusion will lose your memory. Means it will deviate your memory. You cannot decide with the help of the memory. Memory will not work properly. Do you know what is delusion? What is delusion? Unable to decide that it is good or bad, right or wrong, or it is genuine or ungenuine. Clear?
Yes.
And do you know, once you lose your delusion, you have the delusion. Once you lose your, you have the confusion. Then the whole world will be confused. The life will be confused. Means you are unable to decide anything.
What is wrong and what is right?
Then it will lead to miserable life. So he's telling, krodhat bhavati samba, from the anger. Look, say Kama and Krodha. This is the two great enemy for everybody. If you have desire of unnecessary things, it is a enemy for you. And the Krodha means angers. If you have the angers, it is a enemy for you. They will spoil you completely. And now here he is telling Krodha. If you have the unfulfilled desire, leads to anger, and from anger you get deluded, means you lose the power of discrimination. You cannot decide properly, and from the delusion you lost all your memory. Mean the memory will finish, it will not work anymore. Loss of memory. And what happens if it is loss of memory? History. Smriti Bhranshat means if you have the loss of memory. Smriti means memory. Bhranshat means if it was deluded or if you lost it or it does not work properly. Then Buddhi Naso. Then the come it is telling Buddhi. Buddhi means intellect. Buddhi nasho. Then you lose your intellect. And buddhi nasad. Buddhi means intellect. Nasad means with the loss of the intellect. Pranasyati. Pranasyati means you perishes or you become ruined. You become miserable. Life will be miserable. And I am going to tell you about delusion. Mohan Sammoha. Do you know Moha? Ah. Now I am asking Garima or Gopi and Dipti, what do you mean by Moha?
Attachment, desire to have something.
No.
Hmm. Dipti madam, what is Moha?
Moha is related to your relatives or relation, like your son or like your daughter.
Ah,
That
what
is
it is?
moha.
What is Moha? Means what? It is a blind love.
Blind love.
Ah, okay. Right.
Understand? Means towards your family member, you have blindly supporting them. Whether they are doing the wrong or right, you are supporting means it is your moha. Suppose your son or daughter is doing mischievous thing, you cannot stop. You are unable to stop.
You are
And
backing them.
And do you know why you are unable to stop? It is your moha, the blind love. This is called delusion. So he is telling here, from the anger develops the some moha means blind loves. You just support without this, uh, without any analysis. You just support blindly. Then from sammoha smriti vibhrama. If you are doing like this with the blind belief, then you lose your memory. The memory will not work properly. It will not help. Or what you have learned from this Veda Upanishad from the different masters, it will not work. It will not come to you due to the delusion. And if you are losing the memory, then you lose the understanding. Means you lose your intellect. Intellect, the purpose of intellect is discriminates. It's say it is good or bad, it is right or wrong. This is the function of the buddhi, intellect. And if you lost your intellect, buddhi, then once you lose all your buddhi means intellect, then you face all the miserable. Life will be ruined. Life will be perish, miserable. So, buddhi means you have the power of understanding or reasoning. And if you lost that, you lose your life in other way. Or you will be perish, you will be ruined. Or you will be helpless. You will be miserable. Life will be miserable. So write down the whole meaning. From anger arises the delusion. or develops the delusion. And from delusion or confusion, you lose your memory. And from confused memory or loss of memory, you lose the power of intellect, means power of discrimination or power of understanding. And once you lose the power of understanding or buddhi or intellect, then you will perish or life will be miserable. You face all the suffering. Life become ruined.
Guruji,
Hmm.
what if we really get angry? People makes us angry. How we have to deal with them?
See, that's why, and you have to find out the cause of the angry.
Exactly.
Because he's telling, what is the cause of the angry is if you are unsuccessful or unfulfilled in your desire.
Not every time, right? Like that, we get angry.
Look, I will give you the example. And now you can understand. Suppose you are telling your children to study properly, and they are not following you, they are not uh, responding you, means they are not reading properly. What will happen? You are telling them to read properly, and they are not reading. They deny your response. Means they don't follow you. Then the anger comes. Do you know why? You want this thing and it is not happening. You are wanting that and it is not happening. Means this is the desire you have. And if the unfulfilled desire is there, means you are telling to read properly and this is your desire. And if it is unfulfilled, the anger comes from it. And if you cannot understand, tell me the example so that I can tell you how it happens.
Swamiji, indirectly it is hurting your ego.
It is hurting your ego. Yes. In the same, all the things happen like this. It is hurting. You want something to get, means it is a desire, and if you are not getting, means it is hurting your ego because you are not getting it. Tell me one example and how it is not associated with the desire. I will tell you. Tell me any example.
While driving, somebody is not following rules.
This is the thing, because you are having the desire that they should follow the rule. You want, so it is your desire, and they are not following, and then you get angry.
But that is civic sense, na, Swamiji?
Both. It is both. Look, now if they are not following the rule and regulation, you have nothing to do with it. It is the duty of the government or the police to do that they should follow the rules and regulations. It is, you are not the person to take the responsibility. They are not following the rules and regulations.
Swamiji, what if they make dent on my vehicle?
Uh,
What if they make some bike when another person is riding bike make dent on my vehicle? How I should react with him?
If somebody is riding the bicycle, motorbike,
Bike or something other four-wheeler, if
uh,
they collide with accident happens, then what should I do? How should I react with?
see, you have to react. Look, try to understand. You have to react outside. Then he will try to follow the. He will not do the same thing again. But don't have the reaction from inside. Otherwise, you are losing your temper. You are losing everything. Suppose you are driving and somebody dashes your car or motorbike and there is a damage, little or maybe little more. Then you have to show the anger only from outside. But if you have the anger from inside, it will spoil your uh, dignity, spoil your uh, understanding, spoil your mind. Stability of your mind will spoil.
Mhm. Swamiji, um,
And look, just a minute. If it is already has damage in your car or bike. Now what to do?
Yes.
If you are
What
getting
to do?
angry, it is unnecessarily you are getting angry.
Yes.
Now you have to find the solution, what to do, how to do, and all this. But if you get angry, you are losing your temper, you are losing your consent, you are losing your stability, and it is a loss for you. Not the, if you are getting angry from inside, you are losing your temper, you are losing all your capacity. Now you have to solve the problem. With a cool mind. Don't lose your mind, he's telling. Anger means it is out of mind. Anushka.
Swamiji, how to deal with the people who are angry, like a friend, and when you tell them it doesn't matter what's happening, it's not, it's in the past, it doesn't
In,
exist.
look, in those cases, you try your best to change uh, so that they will change. If it is not happening, just leave it as it is. It is not your duty to solve that problem that you are going to change them.
Yes.
And it depends on the situation, circumstances, so many things. In some cases, you have to fight also, but fighting outside, not from inside. Then you are fighting, means suppose you are having fighting and verbally or physically you are doing the fighting also, think inside that you are just doing all the activities, just like the drama you are doing, just like a in the film you are doing, just like in the film people kill, you are not killing. So this is the thing you have to do, not
So
from
how,
inside at all.
what do you mean by that? Not inside. So inside you stay calm, but on the,
Inside remain calm. Just show the anger from outside.
Always try to find solution. I feel what
This is try to find the solution, and
and if
then
somebody is not listening, then leave up to him.
yeah. Yeah.
and do you know, Gopi, I will give you the example little bit on your own example. I notice when you are attending the class, sometime your friends, do you remember? Sometime your friends they start fighting with you. Why you are sitting like this? You are doing all the nonsense, listening Gita and all these things. Then you try to stop them. Again they are disturbing you. So this is the way. Don't fight. Avoid little bit. Then they will understand. If you start fighting, it will hurt their ego, and they will start fighting with you more and more. This is the thing.
I will lock the door, Swamiji.
Do you
From
remember
inside.
I notice all this thing, I see all this thing. I don't tell anything to you and anything to the other people else. Because
Swamiji,
look, if you tell them this is important, they cannot understand this matter. Because they are ignorant about all this. It is difficult to convince them. They are not in a position to understand this thing.
Do we, Swamiji, do we in that case scenario we still stay with those friends, but we just stay on the surface, we don't go too deep with them? How do we keep that friend around or not?
Look, suppose if your friends are doing like this, so try to avoid them. This, if you see in the beginning, you try 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. Still, then they are unable to understand. It is not in their case because they are so much in this all this external world. It is very difficult to make them understand. So it is better for you to avoid this type of friends. Keep away. Don't fight. Look, I'm telling. Don't. If you fight means anger. The fight comes after the anger, and
Yes.
anger is not good, and fight is not good. Keep away from it.
Okay.
Swamiji, then they are not your friends only. If they are not
They are not
ready to
friends.
accept your ideas or something.
But do you know, now they are friends. They are meeting with you and you have the interaction with them. And now you understand that they are unable to understand what you are speaking. Now your understanding is different now. Previously, you are matching with their understanding. Now your understanding is different.
Is different. Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you want to put them under your understanding, it is difficult for them. That's why you have to avoid.
Okay. That makes sense.
Means don't fight, don't get angry, or don't get upset. If they are meeting, hello, yes, that's all. You go on, I'm busy. That's all.
Guruji, what happens when worry mixes with anger? When I'm worried, I'm very not in a good mood.
Now, once again, can you tell me right from the
I'm
beginning?
in bad state of mind, or I'm worrying about something else. But some ex-person is to keep on irritating me like that. Uh, how should we
Ah,
do? Here two
if
cases, right? I am worrying here, again I'm getting angry.
you are worrying and waiting, what?
First of all, I am worrying about something, Guruji,
Yes.
and some other person keep on irritating me.
Look, this is irritating is different and worrying is different. Suppose you are worrying for something and that person knows that you are worried about that thing, and if he is irritating, means it is connected to the same job or same thing. If he is irritating, it is a natural job for him. It is a natural thing for him that he irritates many times, all the times. Then you have to keep away from him. This is one thing. And the next thing is worry. Suppose you are worried. You have to know the cause. What is the cause of worry? Why you are worried about all this thing?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
You have to find out the cause and solve the cause, not the ori. So these two slokas goes at the same time. So when a person perishes or ruin, how it ruins? Because he is telling all this thing is due to the attraction toward this sense object. Clear?
Yes, Swamiji.
I will give you the one example. Suppose you are telling to somebody the spaghetti is very tasty. Understand? Then a desire will develop in you. You can say, you have eaten this spaghetti many times, but he is telling, this person is telling, your friend is telling, spaghetti from this particular restaurant is delicious. Then what will happen to you? It will develop a attachment. Because although you have eaten so many spaghetti, and now this person is telling, and a desire will develop in you. A attachment will develop, and from the attachment, you develop a desire to have this spaghetti. Means you will go and visit the restaurant. Understand? And suppose you don't get this spaghetti on that day. And on that day, they are telling there is no spaghetti here. Then what happens to you? Because now it is unfulfilled desire. Then it develops angers. Do you know where it angers will come? It will come to the friends who is telling about the spaghetti, one, and it will come the angers to the shop. Why they don't have this spaghetti today? And if you get more angry, you lose your temperament. You are losing your consent. You are losing your
Health.
health. Then you are losing yourself. It is nothing with them.
Mm.
So in the same way, all the sense object, so they are telling away from looking or hearing about all the sense attractions. It will make you miserable at the end instead.
But Swamiji, it comes with the age, or
Uh,
maturity comes with the age, or
see, it comes with the understanding only,
Yeah.
not with age. At
Swami,
the old age also, many people they lose their temperament unnecessarily. Generally, they don't lose, but in many cases or some cases it happens.
with the intelligence only you get.
Not intelligent. He's telling, if you read this Shastra and all this thing, you know about the fact of this life, then and there you can save yourself.
Swamiji, I found a sentence here. It says, the man of self-control puts an armor of wisdom and non-attachment while he performs his duty in the tricky sense world.
Can you read once again?
Very nice.
The man of self-control
Yes.
puts on an armor of wisdom and
Wisdom.
non-attachment
Look, if you are putting the armor, and what armor? It is the wisdom. Means nobody can slay you, nobody can destroy your body because you have the armor. And do you know what armor it is? It is the wisdom. Wisdom save you. Because wisdom is proper understanding. Once again, read the same thing from the beginning.
The man of self-control puts on an armor of wisdom and non-attachment.
And they two things he's telling. One is wisdom, another is non-attachment. This is just like the armor. It will protect you from all these problems. Means you have the wisdom, you will not get attached. Or you have the detachment, you will not get attached. Means the outer object, they cannot enter you or affect you or disturb you. Read again. Armor or wisdom and
Yeah, the man of self-control puts an armor of wisdom and non-attachment while he performs his duties.
he performs his duty. Now he's safe with the wisdom and non-attachment. Then what is written more?
In the tricky sense world, in a world full of...
The wall is very tricky. Make you always put you into attachment. Make you involve. So this wall is tricky. Means that's why he was telling how to solve how all the angers comes. Means this is the tricky situations comes to you. Then if you don't have the wisdom, don't have the detachment, then you will be affected. You will be involved. Then you will be in trouble. Clear?
Yes, Swamiji.
Mishka, this statement is so apt here in this loka, for this loka. Perfect, I think.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was like, oh my God, it just came out of the page. It's incredible. So, self-control, wisdom, Gita, Bhagavad Gita. Yeah.
So now we are going to stop it here. It is 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
So take your position one time or 3 times something. Breathe in deeply. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Forms together. Namaste.
Namaste, Swamiji.
See you
Thank
on Wednesday.